Hi, everybody. Laura here from Razor's Edge Hair Salon in Wisdom Peak in Timmins, Ontario. Hi, Kyle. I go live on 3 platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm just going to close the door with it. I'm a few minutes early, just waiting for people to come on. Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining. I see there's a few other people on Facebook. Thanks for joining. I don't see all your names, but welcome. I'll just get my water bottle while we wait 1 second. Hi, Joanne. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Are you also enjoying this beautiful weather we're having? Northern Ontario is really warm right this year. It's just an amazing winter. I was out for a walk with my dog on Sunday for over an hour. It was so beautiful. I left with the hats and mitts on, and halfway through they came off. It was just so nice. I think it was +6. Yeah, you're losing snow for skiing, and it's a little worrisome for fires in the spring too, right? We do need the snow because our bush gets really dry. I do. Last year we got lots in March, so might be the same this year. We might get lots in March, but in the meantime, I'm enjoying this. I'm not a skier or snowmobiler. I like my walks, and the trails are still nice and crisp. You're walking on the snow and it's not wet, so it's nice. I like to get on the trails where it's quiet. I chit chat and socialize all week in my work, so I like me time too. To listen to a podcast. It's fun. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, that's why I am quite busy, and that's why I moved my lives to noon instead of 7. Just shorten my days a bit instead of coming back in at night. Sometimes you have to prioritize. But I'm sure people are gonna come in, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. I've got a few to show you. I've got a few that just came in to unbox. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started this afternoon. So right now I'm wearing Evan by John Renault in the color 10RH16. Evan is so pretty. She's got a really nice lace front. You can have a lot of fun with her. You can spike her up at the back. You can also train her to go up and over, or even if you want to put a little clip in there, dress her up, you can. My own hair is actually very similar to this style. I find that such a cute style, fashionable style with the long bang, right? This is her back. She's very pretty. The inside, just a little lace front, but the permatease is definitely not overdone. Next one I have is from Noriko. I've got deep smoky brown. This is Eden. So Noriko fits a little bit tighter. It's got a little bit of a tighter fit to it. If you're smaller head size, you enjoy her. Although they do stretch nice. Look at her cute little curls. Isn't that pretty? She's this one that's got the lace front, and she has a lace, a mono part. So this is what her lace front looks like. Hi, Friday. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you. This is the back. That's so in those little curls, and that's such a gorgeous color. You can tuck her in. You always make your wig your own. You can dress her up, like I said, with clips, play with her a little bit. So again, this is Eden in deep smoky brown. I've got a few that I'm going to open up too from Noriko from Renf Paris that just came in. I'm just waiting for a few more people to show up there. Hi, Joan. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm expecting an order. I'm just going to open it up there, see if it's my order. It shipped out Tuesday. It should have been in by now. The next one is Reese in Toasted Brown. Hello, I'm on live. I'm going to drop it out real quick, please. Okay. Some colors, so I needed to open the door. So this is Reese in Toasted Brown. Reese has been around for a long time, but she's still a popular. They even have her in a lace front now. She's got a little bit more permatease. If you like a little bit more hair, Reese is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous wig. My first wig actually ever was a Reese. I still have a couple of her at the house. Thank you, Friday. Appreciate that. This is the back. Nice a little bit of lift to her, right? Very cute. Very cute. And permatease, Noriko's known to have a little bit more permatease, but if you're a person that's coming in, you don't have much volume, you don't have much hair, that might not be a wig for you. But if you're someone that might have had a lot of hair and you're losing it for whatever reason, you'd probably like Noriko because it gives you lift and. So it depends where you're coming from and what your taste is. Of course, there's a wig for everybody, right? I'm going to show you this one. From my Canadian company. This is Jennifer in color 5660. Jennifer has a lace front and a mono part. Very pretty little wig. Sometimes you might be growing out your white hair, and you're not liking the in-between stage. Well, this might be an answer for you too. There's so many reasons. They're very fashionable. They've come back so much now, wigs. You see actresses wearing them and newscasters wearing them. They're not the wigs our moms used to wear. Look at how natural that looks. My customers will usually ask me, okay, is it a wig you're wearing today or is it your own hair? So it shows how good the wigs are if they can't tell if it's my hair or a wig. So whatever your reason, I've got a cute fashionable haircut, but some mornings I'm just in a hurry or I just feel like changing my look. Hey, a wig's a fun way to do it, right? Okay, so these are the ones I just got in. They just came in this morning. This is some of them are discontinued, but they're so cute. I figured I'd bring some in. I can pass on a better price to you at the same time. This is Leila in pastel blue. It's all Leilas that I got in today in different colors. It's such a nice length of wig also. So it's from Renf Paris. She has the lace front mono part. Look at that cute color. Isn't that just beautiful, beautiful color? Renee Paris is made bigger than Noriko. I find the fit is a little bit bigger. So there might be if you have a little bit of a larger head, you might be okay with this and find it quite comfortable. And like I often say, it's all you like. Some people don't mind if it's tighter. Some like a looser fit. It's like a pair of jeans. Some people like to wear a tighter pair of jeans, and some like a looser fitting pair of jeans. So it's all in the eye of the beholder, right? Whatever you prefer. I've got looser wigs, tighter wigs, and I'm good, in either of those. So this is the lace front on there, so quite natural looking. And isn't that a gorgeous color? You might want one of those modern colors, but you might have a little bit more of a conservative job, so you want to keep it a little bit lighter. So on weekends, you want to go out, have a new look. Great way to do it. Look at the beautiful flow to her. I have a client in Saskatchewan that likes these wigs. I'm going to be sending this one off to her. Isn't that just gorgeous? You don't like Friday said, I don't like the color, but I like the style. Yes, exactly. There's a color for everybody. And it's definitely not for everybody, that style. But I've got a few colors that aren't quite as striking. This again is a great color. This is definitely an unboxing. So I'm just going to wait saying it was in half an hour before I was to start my life. But let's just compare these two colors. This one is the Smokey Grey rooted. Again, the same wig. So there's your blue and your Smokey Grey rooted. Aren't they both just gorgeous colors? If you like those kind of colors. Not everybody does, of course. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? There's a color that's called 38 Smoky Walnut. It goes in those lines. Some ladies have the silver hair too, and they want more volume. So wigs are a great way to go, or you're on holidays, you don't have time to do your hair. Hey, a wig's a quick way to get a cute style in. Hi, Alyssa. Thanks for joining. This is the back. Isn't that cute? Again, you can tie it up, bring it to the side, put a nice clip in there. Really have fun with your wig. You make it your own. Now this next one again, same wig. This is Smokey Grey. Smoky brown, smoky gray. So I've got a lot of grays. Next one's a blonde that I'll be showing you. So they all have a little bit of their own look to them. They sent me two. They made a mistake. I'm not going to show you that one again. They definitely made a mistake. I'll have to talk to my salesperson. So then the next one is this one. Isn't that another gorgeous color? It was a blonde they were supposed to send me. They didn't send me the blonde. They sent me the two grays instead. This is Plumberry Jam Rooted. Like I say, I'm unboxing now, so I'm just noticing it now. Hi, Diane. It's nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And nice to see you, Janice. Thanks for joining. Isn't that another beautiful, fun color? Again, you make it your own, right? Okay, so this next one is from Tonya Beverly. It's Nora in color Caramel Kiss. Nora is a lace front, mono part. Another nice wig. The wigs are so in, right? Friday says, I'd like to buy that just to shock my husband. Oh, you're funny. A new woman coming in. And the red one, yeah, the red one's very pretty. Very modern, you know. This is the back. Let me show you a red one that might shock him. This is definitely too long for me, but once in a while I do like to show her. Nice on somebody used to long hair or someone younger, you know. This is from Hairdo. This is Main Flame. Now this is long. It's got a little bit of a lace front in the front and just a tiny little mono part. So where your part is, it looks very natural. So if let's say you've got some hair underneath, it's nice if you can join up the part with where the part is on the wig. And there's room under there. So if you have a little bit of a bigger head, there's some room under here to move it. Now that's a long wig. Again, not for everybody, but for the right person, right? I have some young people that come in this time and they just love these kind of wigs. The back. But like I say, for myself, it's not something I would wear personally. This one is from my Canadian company. This is Megan in color 1226. So Megan is heat friendly. So with a curling iron with on low heat, you could add a bit of a curl if you wanted. But isn't that just a gorgeous style? Hi, Lorraine. Thanks for joining. See, this is her lace front. A beautiful lace front mono part. So there's no, like you saw some of the ones that have more height on top. Well, they have permatease. When you have a mono part, it just keeps things down a little bit more. This is the back. I'm going to show you a couple from. Show you a few from Raquel Welsh. Running out of space here. This is a cute little winner. That's going to be their all-time bestseller. She's been around for so long. Cute little pixie. This is color 5660 Silver Mist. Isn't that cute? Some people don't like a long style. It's just an easy way to go. Some of my senior ladies, they still like, they're starting to lose some of their hair. They really enjoy going to those shortcuts. And then they've got even some, yeah, it is cute, Friday. I agree. Even some, the silvers are so in, even with all age groups, right? So this is a sparkle in SS cappuccino, so a pretty blonde, just a little bit longer than what winter is. And again, you can put some products to this and really dress it up, you know. Not pretty. Take the glasses off. Sometimes even they're not thick, but I have some ladies that even like me to texturize these a little bit, you know. There's a style for everybody. Now this is the Smokey Walnut I told you about. It's a little bit of silver, a little bit of brown, just a fun look. Again, this is the little winner. I think winner for my short pixies is my biggest seller. Winner you can also get in a full mono if you prefer. Most ladies just like this, but it's available. When they start adding different varieties, like it's available in the petite, it's available in the large. That's their best sellers. They do that with, you know. Yeah, I think that one wouldn't shock your husband as much on Friday than the red one earlier. I'm just gonna pull down a couple more Tony Beverly there. Then at the end, I want to cut a bang in one of my wigs. Show you guys how to do that. You might not be near a hairstylist and you'd like some ideas how to do it, you know. So I'll show a couple more wigs and then I'm going to start cutting that bang just to give you guys an idea. So this is Starly, again, a huge seller from Tonya Beverly. Um, in Caramel Kiss. Tonya Beverly doesn't have a rooted caramel kiss. They have the regular caramel kiss. And one I do have Starly, but I added a root. If you get those little sprays from Shoppers, the little L'Oreal sprays, just go with a light brown, like nothing too extreme. And it's so easy to just spray yourself in a bit of a root. And it's not like, and then if there's days you don't feel like a root, you don't have it, right? When you wash it again, it comes out. On a blonde, it might stain a bit, so I would be careful on that. But with a darker color, you should be okay. I find if I add a little bit of baking soda to my shampoo, it helps take it off after. Hi, Natalie. It's good to see you. This is the back. Isn't she pretty? So again, this is Starly. Starly has a little bit of a lace front. And again, I think it's Starly from Tonya Beverly is my best seller. And there's this cute, another curly one. This is Haley and rooted sandstone. Okay, Friday. I hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful remainder of the day. And the video is posted after on my website, on my Facebook page, on YouTube and Instagram. Because a lot of people can't make it live, so they watch it after too. You know, I do leave them up. Again, look at that curl. Nice soft curl. The rooted sandstone is just such a beautiful color too. Gorgeous color. Hi, Darlene. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my wig on and just show you give you a couple of tutorials. This is Zion from Renf Paris. She's just a very straight wig. She's got a middle part, lace front, middle part, and I like height. I'm an 80s, 90s girl where we add volume. I added some dry shampoo to her just to give her a little bit more height. I personally find on me, some like the long bangs. On me, it's just too long. And I just want to wait to cut her in front of you guys just to show you, give you an idea. Like I say, not everybody is close to a hairdresser, don't know not every hairdresser never every hairstylist wants to cut a wig. They're just not comfortable doing so. So make sure you don't cut ever with a straight scissor. You want texturizing scissors. I've got mine marked, so I use it on my wigs only, not on human hair, because it doesn't dull them up a bit. You just do a little bit of your part where you'd like the bangs. Now, I'm not going to do a short bang. I don't want a short bang, but I just like a little bit less hanging right here. So I'm still going to angle it, but I'm going to angle it from about here. Got a mirror I'm looking at here. So this is going to change the look quite a bit of this wig. Okay, see there's a few little tangles in her because I've been trying to get volume going. You would just hi, Grandma Ann. Hi, Auntie Ann. Thank you. Auntie Ann came in last week. It was so nice to see her. Isn't she pretty? But now, see, I just find it's too much. I'm just going on an angle. And by going with a texturizing scissor, you're not going to get that because wigs are not like human hair. You want to make sure you get some volume in there, some movement in there. I'm getting little bangs in. There's a lot more bounce to them than human hair would have. So I always give myself half an inch, even an inch extra. And then I could go back in after if I have to. Look at just that little bit. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to get a razor, just razor it a bit. Now, if you just have a styrofoam head, you don't have a stand, even if you take a toilet bowl cleaner, put it down, put your head on it, because they all have a hole inside, then you have something to work on, right? Or you can also buy the little stands. They're not that much if you do a lot of work on your wig and you really don't have a stylist nearby. But still, it's just giving it a little bit. It's not so heavy in the front. If you look at Zion on the website, it's very straight, very like it was when I showed you guys. And now I find the top still too long for me. So I'm just gonna add just a few. This is color melted marshmallow, by the way. Isn't that just a gorgeous color? I love the wig. I tried it. I did wear it like that, but it's just not me. I really did a lot of back combing to try to get it to go a bit better. I think even a little razor, you can buy that on Amazon. And just by doing this, you're not taking length off. You're just taking a little bit of volume off. Do you think that might help? Hi, Alana. Good to see you. I had you confused with another Alana last week there. When I went back to read, I said, oh my goodness, you must have wondered what I was talking about. Yeah, Joanne says she loves the color. My favorite. You do have the melted marshmallow, don't you, Joanne? It is such a pretty color. Look at that. All of a sudden, I'm getting a height in there because don't forget, this is a mono top, so a mono part lace front, so it's flatter, like I said. So sometimes you just need to tweak a bit to really get some movement going in there. Now, this is a wig that I'm going to wear a lot more now that I did this than I would have before because I like my volume. Someone that doesn't like their volume as much wouldn't have to do that. Like that style with the long, long bangs, like it was. A lot of the younger girls come in, that's what they're looking for, right? So if it's not quite to your liking, it's so easy to just tweak it a bit. Look at that. Now look at this bang. Look at the difference. I'm just going to go in the corner a bit, really angle it more. Now look at that. Did that not come alive? Yeah, Auntie Anne, it really totally changed the wig. Now this is a wig I would definitely wear out more. It's so cute. I like the darker roots. You know, it's so modern. I'm often out. I get so many compliments on my hair and new customers coming in quite often. I've got wigs on, and when I start showing them how to put on the wig, remember, like I always say, make sure when your wig is 4 fingers above your eyebrow. Otherwise, look at the difference when I bring it down. Doesn't that yell your wig? You want that wig to sit where your hairline sits. It's so important. So look at that now. It's not the same wig. All I did was just give her one layer on top. I might do a bit more here. Like I could go in, do a bit more here just to catch it up with what I did with the other ones. But again, make sure you're not doing this with straight scissors. You're going to wreck your wig. Sometimes straight scissors, you might just go in just to tweak a little bit, just cut into it a bit. But just a straight scissor cut is going to make the wig look terrible. Just a little hint. Well, I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. And Auntie Anne, I was so glad to see you're wearing your wigs out and you're having fun with them. So again, she called me. She says, Laura, need to come see you. And she came with her daughter. So again, and I also do virtual consultations. So if you're not living in Timmins but would like to know more, make sure you have your a tape measure to measure your circumference because this gives me an idea what you can or can't wear. Like especially a new wig wearer, I'm gonna try to get you a brand new wig that I know you'll be comfortable with. Some have a really wider circumference, so I'm not gonna go send them say a Noriko to start with because it just might be too tight. You know, I might go more with an aesthetica. Tony of Beverly also runs bigger. John Renault large runs bigger. Now the opposite is true too. Some are 20 and a half circumference. That's very petite. So I'm gonna look more something more petite, like Ellen Villa is more of a petite head. You know, John Renault has some petite. Raquel Welch has some petite. John Renault, Raquel Welch, my Canadian company, their average are true average. So if you're a true average, you're going to be comfortable. And like again, I said earlier, most of them can be tweaked anyways, and just a matter because they all have like Velcro at the back, either Velcro or a bra strap type deal. See, this one's a bra strap. So if you're smaller, you just make it tighter and it would adjust. But I'm just going to show you the other kind. And then this one that's got that. So you can make there, there's a certain give to that. And they also each have an ear tab, a metal ear tab. So that's what I use to judge if I'm even or not. I want the ear tabs the same on both sides. And sometimes those ear tabs switch, they'll go upwards, especially not used to wigs. You might mess with it more. And look at this ear tab. I just flipped it up. See how it's not sitting nice now? You want it hugging your head. So you bring it towards your head and it'll make a big difference in how you wear your wig. And I've also seen ladies go in there, especially my seniors, they tend to really get in there and pull like on the shorter waist, and then it starts looking larger back in here. So you want to make sure you're just holding it at the back. When I put a wig on, I hold it back here. And there's no need to pull on the sides because you're gonna wreck your wig in no time. So I hold back here. I start a bit lower. Now I don't wear nylon caps with my own wigs. I find them very uncomfortable. But for hygiene in the salon, anybody that comes in wears one. So I hold back here, I go low. So I'm just going above my eyebrows. It's sitting about here, my wig right now. So if you had a bit of a ponytail, this would be your chance to get over it if you wanted to. And now if you have a lace front, you don't want to be messing with that lace either, because if you damage it, it's really hard to bring down. Like now, see how I said it was unnatural, too low? Obviously, that's not natural. Now I pick it up here and I just pull slightly and adjust. So I did not at any point touch that lace. Now I feel for those ear tabs. I just showed you one's here, one's there. You bring it back, and then you go through your wig and adjust. After you've worn wigs for a while, that'll become second nature to you. You just adjust your wig like you would your own hair. You can also back comb your wig. This one I had done some back combing to her just to give a bit more lift. Dry shampoo is amazing. That helps. You put a little bit of, so I do have dry shampoo in there because this is such a straight wig. I wouldn't be getting that. And I also like this wig wax from Trisha Lure. It's really nice. You can get in there and then style it. It's like your own bio hair. Dry shampoo will help you get some lift if it's too flat, right? So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. It was great to see you all. I appreciate you joining me. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Enjoy this gorgeous weather we're having. And you take care. Thanks again. Bye for now. Bye. I'm trying to stop streaming there.